What is marriage? Marriage is about commitment. It's about responsibility. And it's about being able to take care of someone you loved. It's hard to imagine what it would be like if you were told that you couldn't visit your husband in the hospital, or you couldn't hold your wife's hand before surgery. I think that we would all agree that it's wrong to hurt gay committed relationships this way, but it happens. Two people in a committed relationship, gay or straight, should be able to take care of each other and be responsible for each other. And marriage is what allows this. Marriage isn't just about rights. It's about love, commitment, and responsibility. It's about building a life with someone that you love. Straight and gay couples want to marry for the same reasons. Marriage confers a set of social and legal protections that help couples fulfill their lifelong promises to take care and be responsible for each other, emotionally, financially, in sickness and in health, and even in death. Denying committed gay couples the ability to marry is wrong because it makes it harder for these couples to take care of one another. My name is Nikki. I'm a daughter, a sister, a friend, and a mother. I am also gay. Why am I admitting this, you may ask? Because I am here to talk to you about granting legal marriage rights under the law to gay and lesbian couples. Why? To ensure that all citizens of the United States are given equal rights. I have been with my partner for 3 years. We share a home, a vehicle, checking account, and children. Yet under Wisconsin law, we are unable to marry because we are of the same sex. I am asking that you give me a few moments of your time to see that this is unfair, and I would hope that each of you would give a second thought to the way that you think about gay marriage after I am done speaking. We are educated from school age on that the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence are the foundation of which this country was built upon. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. It doesn't say all straight men. That they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, which among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I got that information from the Library of Congress. I think that it is safe to say that most of us are in pursuit of happiness. Each of us is an individual, and I think that happiness is determined by that individual. If not, are our private lives in the hands of a narrow-minded society? America is supposed to be the land of the free, giving each legal citizen the right to privacy, freedom of the press, freedom of speech, and freedom to choose one's own religion. This is the First Amendment of the Constitution. Why should our government tell us who we can or cannot marry? I am not saying that everyone has to agree with the fact that same-sex couples want the same rights that every other heterosexual couple wants. Think about this. If you didn't like sex toys, you wouldn't buy them, right? What about porn? If you didn't like it, you wouldn't watch it, right? It is a choice that you have as an American citizen to buy what you want and watch what you want to. Then why is it what happens between same-sex couples concerns society and people of certain faith? It doesn't affect those people directly. The topic of gay marriage has been certain to stir up controversy, with the main opposing argument that it is immoral according to the Bible. However, according to the First Amendment, the Bible has no standing in American law. And what about the Wall of Separation letter dated 1802 and signed by Thomas Jefferson, stating that legislator should have no laws respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, thus building a wall of separation between church and state. I also got that information from the Library of Congress. Although I understand the moral values of the countless many that oppose this debate, I also feel there is little difference between this and segregation forced against the African Americans in the 1960s. Before anti-segregation laws, it was inconceivable for an African American to drink from the same water fountain or even sit next to a white person on a bus. That, according to the Bible, should have been viewed as hatred, but was not. Are we ready for another civil rights movement? No. I think that what the gay community is asking is none other than what every other individual in the United States has, and that is equal rights. This subject has been a long debated issue, and truly I see it as another long-awaited right. Speaking on behalf of my own personal relationship, I could not imagine that one day there would come a time when the person that I loved and plan to spend the rest of my life with would not be able to make decisions for me in the event that I wasn't able to make decisions for myself. And all because we are of the same sex. You see, it's not just about gays and lesbians being able to marry. It's so much more than that. It's a matter of what each and every one of us was given as a legal United States citizen. Yet because of my lifestyle, I am being denied what I was given from the beginning. I am not one that will sit and pass judgments on anyone for how they choose to live their life. If people want to attend church, that's their choice. If people want to view pornographic material, that too is their choice. I think that it is a part of freedom that each and every one of us was given. I would just like people to see my point of view. I am not saying accept it, but give it a thought. What if it was you in my shoes? I could go on debating this issue forever, as I think that everyone deserves equal rights. Think about what I have said, my friends, and when this comes to vote, remember, this isn't just about marriage, but so much more than that. It's about what's right, and it's about what's equal. I leave you with a quote from the famous Dr. Seuss. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter